Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. Just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And as the game evolves into an first down here for the offense. They'll go to the counter. Plows through the defense. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. Got his man in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys and the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to the running game. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to...
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it looking for a first. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Reads it, fires complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get the first through the air. This time it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Garrett. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'd hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the 3rd down aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by a field goal over San Diego State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's the beauty of running play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam, make a big play.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Pocket starts to collapse. Finds the tight end. And this sophomore quarterback knew he was going to get hit, and he stood in there and delivered a dime. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking for a gap. It's John. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. From the gun, they'll second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down right there. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Gets it out quickly. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now the play fake. Still looking. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Looking to throw for it. Throws to the back. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 30. 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. the quarterback. Caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Works his way through the traffic, and he picks up 8 yards on the play, and this one's much more manageable on 4th and 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Offense in an empty set. Looking to go up top on first down. Working on the right. And he's running in the open. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself.
He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's John. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll immediately call timeout. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet and trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's another first down for the offense.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Morgantown. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Johns. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that ball is picked off. And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, when a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's loose. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. They're bringing heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The hand to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. It'll be a draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just block out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Now on 1st down from the 30. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets behind the pads and slams into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wyoming is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Laramie for some time. They're up by 18 over UNLV.
Off the play fake on first down.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Wide receiver shows motion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
When you're running the core route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
Offense in the hurry up. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
2nd down coming up.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He fires to the left side. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Johns. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? It's caught. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Takes the handoff. It's Johns. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
There's a great example of a run blitz getting home. It's 3rd and inches. Everybody in the stadium expecting run. The defense there is just trying to add extra bodies into the gaps to try and get a stop and force a punt. But the quarterback holds on to the ball, and those defenders are able to kind of slip through, and they get home and create a big negative play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Garrett. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Off play action. Finds his tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Unloads quickly. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right. It's ideal. And, David, they practice this sudden change.
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's on target and complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's in for the touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. At midfield, he's got room. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll give it on the counter. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve. And keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense set on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Trying to get to it. And the defense drags him down. Lining up to convert 3rd down.
17-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.